I'm Amit Agarwal. I'm the Director of Product Development at Intuit. I've been working at Intuit for the last 3 years. I'm managing their core finances, people and places, and privacy engineering team. As we were thinking about improving and increasing the speed to innovation, we looked at all the different aspects on what would we need to do in order to really achieve that speed of innovation where we can delight our customers. One of the things that we really came back with is infrastructure readiness and then getting our infrastructure spun up and scale up to the needs of our customer was a long pole in our speed to innovation. We did start thinking about migrating to the cloud and reaping those benefits that we could get. Along with that, there were several other benefits that we thought about was developer productivity and delighting the life of our engineers. If we had to improve our infrastructure and scale it, could we do it in the same way as developers were pushing out code to production? As we have been migrating to the cloud, it started off as an idea and that what should entail migrating an enterprise set of applications to the cloud. So it's been very eventful. It's been very rewarding, I would say. And at the end of it now, we are 100% running in the cloud. One of the principles was to really ensure that security is upfront and it's the highest priority because hosting our data in the cloud, we really wanted to make sure that it's secured. Something that we would have done while we had our data hosted internally in Intuit hosted data centers. What we really did was we built out security patterns and ensured that every group within Intuit follows the same security pattern. And it enabled us to really have a standard across all Intuit teams, whether be it an enterprise team like mine or an Intuit product organization. We all had the same security patterns and we all had to follow something similar. That was very interesting. It was very challenging at times, but that was the right thing for us to do. With all enterprise systems like financial systems, SOX controls are really important. We wanted to make sure that data reconciliation, SOX control, they are all part of our strategy as we migrate to the cloud. It's all part of the plan. And we really invested in ensuring that we met all of these controls and got sign-offs from our auditor as we were doing it. Intuit was probably one of the first companies to have all of their enterprise systems moved to the cloud. We did reach out to our partners to look for examples if there are other big companies who were running their big enterprise systems like financials and billing and revenue management systems in the cloud. And we really didn't find any who had done it so far. That was one of the biggest challenges that we had. But as we built it, we worked with our partners, we worked with our vendors. We ensured that all the things that we are doing while moving ourselves to the cloud, we are sharing it with our partners so that we can get more and more customers in the cloud and build an ecosystem where we can share knowledge with each other and help each other out when there are real issues for big enterprises like Intuit. Our partnership with AWS has been awesome. They have been very helpful and they have been very supportive. We have partnered with them on very critical initiatives where it's not just helping us with the cloud migration, but also with trainings and getting the logistics right as we were migrating our systems over to AWS. One of the things that we really liked about AWS is all the different services that they have, and that really helped us in the automation that we were looking for. During our migration to AWS, we had to take care of like 70 odd enterprise systems. It required us to work with our partners, and Persistent was very helpful in helping us with infrastructure automation, some simplification and different systems that we had. So we found Persistent to be a really good partner during our enterprise applications migration to the cloud. Do a lift and shift. because from our early learnings from other teams within Intuit who were moving to the cloud, especially the product teams, we found out that lift and shift gives us that benefit of reaping all the benefit that you get in the cloud. We have got a large set of engineers, right, working across Intuit, and we wanted to make sure that developer productivity is thought about as we migrate to the cloud, like getting automation in place, ensuring deployments are automated, speed to benefit. How do we bring in speed to our innovation in the company? And migrating to the cloud really helped us reap those benefits now because spinning up infrastructures are easy. It's a call of a service. It really is not a blocker or a long pole in the tent in innovating in the cloud. Do the learning, understand what is the challenges that you have faced as teams have migrated to the cloud. And it's always good to take a step back after the initial learnings and come up with set of principles, set of guiding principles that you would want to apply. Make it as consistent and common across all your teams in your organization because there are, I'm sure, large organizations have multiple engineering teams. And if you can get everyone to follow a same set of guiding principles, that will be very helpful. Lastly, I would say keep it simple. For an enterprise like Intuit, when we decided that we have to migrate, it was not just a technical initiative, right? It had bottom line impact and it needed buy-in from our CEO. It was all the way down from CEO to all the other groups within Intuit. It was a top-down initiative, which really was important because the migration to cloud is, and shutting down our internal data centers, it's not just a technical initiative. I think it was a business decision on how can we really delight our customers and delight our engineers, taking all of that experiences together and improving those experiences was what we wanted to achieve out of the cloud migration.